What's going on, fish keepers? Welcome back to Fish for Thought. Yes, we're on the floor today. Floor game! We got my main 88 tank, some other tanks down here, some ecospheres by the windowsill. Yes, my place did burn down. That did happen. That was not a dream or a nightmare as much as I thought or as much as I wish it was. Support us by smashing the like button if you enjoy FTRs and consider joining on Patreon. Fastest ass segment on YouTube, let's go. Hey, you know, no matter what happens, okay? No matter what trials and tribulations you are having right now or whatever life stage you're at, we are all fish keepers at the end of the day. And we're gonna do what fish keepers do. Keep fish, but I'm not a fish keeper. Fish tank review. Snake in my aquarium, not a pet. Is bro gonna drown in there actually? Is that a corn snake? How did, what? Came back from a road trip and found a snake in my aquarium. I can't see too well because I mean the camera movement is crazy. It's not even on the actual snake for half the time. And it's really dark, but I'm playing it back and it's looking like, tell me that doesn't look like it went after one of the fish. I don't know if it ate it per se, but it definitely tried to bite it. Wait. Nah, it's holding it. It's holding on to it. Did it actually eat a fish? Why are you just letting it happen, bro? This is not your snake? You're just letting some random snake eat your fish like that? First of all, wow. Ranking the craziest things that you find in your fish tank these days, it's usually like a dragonfly or damselfly larvae, leech, maybe a water spider. I have yet to see a snake, like maybe a frog. I've seen a couple frogs here or there, but we're talking a snake? You found a snake in your aquarium? What kind of, where do you live? There's a part 2 to this. You let this snake run your house long enough for a part 2. Almost killed it with pruning shears, but decided not to. It ate 2 Bosemani rainbows, slithered off to garage and left. Bro taxed you and for no reason and you just let it happen. First of all, that is diabolical if you actually went ahead and pruned this guy with the shears. Can you imagine just being split in half? Goge over. Honestly, if a snake came into my aquarium and ate everything, sort of like the fighter, because it did kill pretty much all of my fish, and some shrimp are dead. Again, thank you for your support. We will rebuild. If a snake came into my fish tank like that, I want to see it get sheared, bro, in half. Not really. That would be a little too gory for me. This must be Australia. Man. That is crazy. I have never seen anything like that in my life. A snake going into someone's fish tank and then hunting a live Bosemani rainbow. Another day on the sub when I thought I have seen enough wild things and nothing can surprise me anymore. And yet here we are. It keeps one-upping. What's next? A Komodo dragon ate my dog. I think this is a nice change compared to all the dragonfly larvae that people find in their tanks. A nice change. I don't know about nice, but dragonfly larvae do eat their fair share of ditherfish and smaller fish. I'm pretty sure statistically speaking, dragonfly and damselfly larvae and the sorts have eaten and killed more fish than a snake in an aquarium. That's the biggest coolie loach I've ever seen. The coolie loach that grew. Got a nice ring to it. What do we even do here? Call animal control? Sit in the kitchen corner and cry? If it found its way once, it will probably do it again. Yeah, it got away without any consequences, it seems. Didn't even slap his ass on the way out. I can just see the snake thinking, hey, remember that restaurant with all the exotic tropical fare? Yeah, I think I want to try that place out again. They ship all sorts of fine cuisine all over the world into this fish tank. Gourmet fancy food like I had never eaten before. Maybe I'll take the missus for a date night, and eventually the kids too. Never encourage a snake when it does bad things to you. Quotes that only fish keepers would understand. Nemesis 9402 sent in their 22-gallon long. It is their first tank that have live plants. They used to have fake plants. So hopefully watching this channel has changed your mind. Hopefully that's what happened. Let me know in the comments below if that's what happened. You have a gorgeous tank and you are not someone I would have guessed in a long list of people potentially having owned fake tanks once in their lives. This does not look like anything like that because this looks so natural. A variety of plants. I love the group of Ludwigia there. It looks like a Ludwigia gang. Ludwig gang. No, it's floor gang. Cold hard wood. Speaking of wood, I love the wood structures in this tank as well. The stocking is amazing. The pothos coming out, draining all that nitrate with the floater plants. You really did a huge 180 and I commend you for that. And here's their pick me Corys on a date. That is something special. Date night in the newly renovated, super aesthetic and natural tank. 4.58 out of 5, keep it up. Was reading Wallstead and found this. Didn't know she was chill like that. This is the Wallstead Method by Diana Wallstead. And apparently, if you get this book, you also get Xbox Game Pass. Okay, for people who actually want to buy the book to try to get the Game Pass, sorry to let your hopes up. This is a joke. Whoever they got the book from accidentally left their Xbox Game Pass. Please don't go gachaing on Wallstead Method for an Xbox Game Pass. Alex Rodri sent in their 50-gallon and they say it's overgrown with plants. I say you're pretty correct. It is overgrown, but I don't think you need to do a thing about it because it's creating beautiful textures. It's creating a lot of volume. It's siphoning all of the excess nutrients out of the water column, keeping everything very natural. And the best part is because you have left naturally this large open space to view your pets and for them to swim freely. 4.51 out of 5, keep it up. When you absentmindedly pet your dog while doing maintenance, it's worse in person. At first, I didn't know what the heck they were talking about. And then I looked at it again a bit more carefully and I see it, the dog fur. That's never occurred to me, that you probably need to wash up pretty good before doing fish tank maintenance after petting your dog or cat. Probably even worse for cats. Now, dog fur does not show up on camera that well. So if the fact that I can see so much of it, that's just telling me it is indeed much worse in person. How do you clean this up? Maybe use the old fork spaghetti twirl technique. Should I be concerned of the nitrate level in my tap water? That is blood red. Looks to be between 40 to 80 ppm. I use RO water anyway, so the nitrates get filtered out, but this is tap. Okay, wait, this is coming out just straight up from your tap water? No. That's, you gotta contact the authorities or at least double check on your testing. This is definitely not safe. Now, nitrate is more safe than nitrite and ammonia, but for humans, it is still not great, okay? That's too high of a level. There are many countries that would probably deem this level of nitrate highly unsafe for like their public rivers or lakes or ponds. So if it's coming out of your tap, your municipality needs some help. Good for plants though, I guess. The missus wanted me to move my 20-gallon to the other side of the room today while lifting it, and it slammed down on the counter, shattering the bottom. Holy crap, that is a nightmare, dude. My heart goes out for you. You know, these things happen. Disasters that we just didn't see coming. Why I'm on the floor right now. All the inhabitants are safe, blessed, and moved to other tanks, but I'm still gutted to say goodbye to this tank. Yeah, I'm gutted too. Look at that Hydrocaudo tripartita colony. Look at that beautiful Wentii. Sheesh, man. The good news is the end of one journey is the start to another amazing adventure. Always count your blessings. As long as you're alive, you can make the next day better. Keep up that healthy attitude of gratefulness. Get your priorities in check. I feel like I'm giving this inspirational talk not just to you guys, but also to myself. I am in deep grief. We just moved in. Everything, all the furniture was new, and now everything's gone. The insurance company is coming tomorrow to see which ones are write-offs and which ones they can clean. I have 4 pairs of underwear in terms of clothes, and my wife has like 200 pieces of clothing, so she is very hurt. Me, on the other hand, I will need my money back from the insurance company for those 4 boxers. That's all I have to my name, basically, in terms of clothing. I'm not a very stylish guy. Cutest video you've watched all day challenge. Have you watched something cuter than this? Borneo sucker / reticulated hillstream loach, one of the most amazing oddball fish in the hobby, hands down. Beautiful coloration, amazing personalities, and just look at the design. It's doing a little dance. Is this the cutest video you have seen so far today? Let me know in the comments below, timestamp it. If not, let me know what it is, because I want some cuteness overload right now. I could really use a horde of puppies just running at me and trying to lick me. Don't get me confused with Drake. I'm trying to get puppies, not elementary school kids. WTF is this? Well, that looks like what I had when I was back in China and 3 years old. Yes, right now I am totally outing myself. Your boy had a tapeworm. You know, I could get a tapeworm, lose some weight. Just kidding. Never think like that, okay? That's not how we lose weight around here. Calorie deficit. No tapeworms. No tapeworms allowed. It truly is a tapeworm, and this is the egg sac releasing the eggs into the water. So if you have any other fish in this tank, if you are going through this, assume immediately all other fish are infected and go straight into quarantine. And pro tip for quarantine, for some people, for some reason they don't know, don't reuse things like nets or water cups or anything that touches the water in that tank, siphons. When you quarantine a tank, you quarantine all the equipment with that tank. You should have a separate loadout. Mastery rank 25 on Warframe, starting the first Descendant now. Talk to me about loadouts. Following the most adorable video you have ever seen today, show me your most shameful video you've ever seen yet. If that isn't it, I don't know. Where in the world can you get a haircut like this, and why would you choose it? Absolutely disgusting and deplorable. Can I temporarily put my fish in this box? The short answer is yes. This is a beautiful place to put an aquarium. It's called binning. It's usually done outside in the summer, but I know people who bin inside, and I also binned inside for a while. Got a huge bin and put goldfish in it. It is beautiful. It is a different and new experience. You don't see the fish from the side, but from the top down, if you put some floater plants, it makes it even more incredible and beautiful. But it's also cute to see like the fish from up top to bottom. It's a unique experience. I highly recommend it. It's super cheap, super affordable, and very reliable. This thing is never gonna crack. There will not be an accident. Get the biggest one you can find. Schnitzel the house cat. It is their first fish tank. Wow, we have quite a few firsts on this episode. They forage the wood and rocks. Beautiful. I love it when you forage for your aquascape material. Save that dough, you know, for emergencies. It is an 8-gallon. It's got a betta fish in it, which is perfect. They have chili rasboras, a hillstream loach, and shrimps. You might want to stop there with the stocking. Hydrocotyle leucocephala going up along the branch with some moss, floaters up top, Staurogen repens trying to carpet between the little cute circular river stone. Beautiful betta fish, thick enough substrate. 4.39 out of 5, you're doing a lot of things right. Poor fishies. This is like insult to injury, spitting on the wound. This thing is way too small for the betta fish alone if filled all the way up. But this guy's like, nah, this is New York. You pay $4,000 here for a closet. Adding insult to injury, the smallest, ladies and gentlemen, body of water. And on top of that, somehow there's an on top for this. Glow Light Zebra Daniels, not even a solo betta tank bowl. Bro's trying to get into the Guinness Book of Records. Am I overstocked? 10-gallon. First of all, beautiful long 10-gallon. That is amazing. The rockscape, the carpeting. Your light was not long enough for the plant to carpet the whole tank, but you know, long tank, low boy struggles. I wouldn't say it's overstocked. It's got maybe like a few tiger barbs, a few Harlequin rasboras, but I will say this. There are better choices of fish out there for this specific size of tank. And I will also say tiger barbs, they are known to be very quick swimmers. If they get frightened, they will just boop. Same goes for the Harlequin rasboras, not really as much, but definitely proficient jumpers. I'm not a betting man, but if I was to bet, I would say that there might have been a few fish that jumped already. Some better options for me to fit this tank, true dino fish like chili rasboras, dwarf rasboras, blue axolotl, even lampi killifish, maybe clown killies or rocket killies, maybe some pygmy corridors, galaxy rasboras. There's a lot of options. Large tanks, do you ever get over the anxiety? Oh boy, do I have anxiety. I have anxiety with compounding interest now. So with the fire came the floods from the sprinkler, and the floods were like this thick in my whole unit, so it submerged part of the wooden stand that this bad boy was on. So that's why it's on the floor. That's why we floor gang. Can't even go on vacation properly and enjoy my time because I'll always be worrying. Did my big fish tank burst? Small fish tanks for the win for now. With all the cool nano fish and invertebrates out there now, the aquatic freshwater update, we don't even need huge tanks. Your rap name is Lil, then the last thing you spend money on. Little Otocinclus, little potassium, little leather hand-bound journal with cotton pages, little 5 longfin leopard Daniels. What was it for me? Little insurance. Just found the worst tank ever. And of course it's Shine. Shane? Shine? Berenstain Bears or Berenstein Bears? Oh wow, Shane now not only abuses workers, but also animals. These fish look hella AI generated. What kind of species is that, my dude? Everyone's so creative. What would you do for a cool thumbnail? How low would you go? Hey guys, welcome back to the end of the episode. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and for watching all the way. I know this situation, you know, it's not the greatest, but we still alive. Like I said, you gotta keep a very positive mindset, you know? There's opportunity in everything that happens, good or bad. Now, before I let you guys go, here's this week's Godwell. You guys probably guessed, but we're going for that post we already reacted to. You're coming up with your rapper name, okay? Put a little before the last thing you have purchased. Comment below, make your boy laugh, make your boy smile. I will be seeing you down there. I heart every comment. If you enjoy, please smash the like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your hands wet.
Tetra, 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 we in a spot, coming in hot, ventral fin dot, acclimate that. Where my shoal at, cure my fin rot from Cariciformes to Paracherodon. Hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for. Lit fam sus, I finna one, I finna gone 3 days without furt. I'm an addict, like fanatic, I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Corey gang so loyal, black tetra go skirt. We came to play, came to silence, gang.